CoWaBuNgA gamers, welcome back to another episode of Technological Journey. Last time we were working on getting the Void Ore Miner, and the only thing stopping us was the sensors with their silly little Barium, Strontium, Titanate powder. So that's what we're going to do this episode. We are going to get this passived. Automated, passived, one of them. Between episodes, not much has happened. I did complete the West Wing, so we have all this room now. I've also been babysitting the nuclear line. That's been going fairly well. We have fermium dust now, so that's really all I wanted this for. We need uranium dust for stuff, so I have it set up to once it gets below 25,000, it just stops. It turns off uranium processing. This lights up these red lamps, and yeah, it just sort of lets it peter out. So let's just get started here. So the only thing we were missing was that dust. So I also went ahead and got sort of a little chem lab set up here so that we can work through it. I believe the only thing I was missing was a chemical dehydrator, but now that we have that, we should be good to go. So let's get started here. So what do we need? Right, we needed isopropyl alcohol, and I think that was the only thing stopping us. Yeah. And then we mix that with barium strontium. Okay. So phosphoric acid we should have a bunch of phosphoric. Not a bunch, but we have enough for what we want to do. So the sodium molybdenate is sodium hydroxide dust with this trioxide. And this trioxide is an electrolyzer of uranium refinement waste solution, and piranha solution. So we do need piranha solution. And this comes from potassium carbonate and ammonium diurenate. And this is carbon dioxide and potassium hydroxide. And potassium hydroxide is rock salt and water. So that's not too bad. So how much? We just need one of these, which is really annoying, but we need 84 of this. So 84 divided by 7. We're going to do some quick maths here. 84 divided by 7 is 12. So we need 12 molybdenum, which means times 20 is 240 buckets. Unless we can get this. No, that requires its own whole thing. So 240 buckets of uranium. Holy shit. So we need 1,200 of this. Holy shit. So this is just going to be annoying, isn't it? Oh, I'd love that for us. What the hell? No, there has to be another way to get this. Okay, so just taking a look through this. This is insane. I think it would be easier to go the concentrate route, right? And for the concentrate route, right, we need gold depleted. Gold depleted comes from molybdenum. bentonite. And that comes from the end. So let's go to the end and see if we can't find what we're looking for without needing to just do this crazy stuff. So let's see if we can get lucky here. I want to bet where the prospector is. I bet it is over here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I'm gonna fly around, see if I can't find this. Yeah, it's right here. I literally just walked a few meters away. So let's see. If we can't just grab some of it. Right, so it's right here. I think that's it. Draconium, uranium. Right, and uranium. Is that it? Yeah, that's right here. Cool. So I'm gonna mine a bunch of this up and I'll bring you back at ore processing. Okay, we are back. Got about 2 stacks of it. I also took down the miner since we won't be needing it for too much anymore. I'm just gonna put all of this in. So hopefully, yeah, we have, whoa. Okay, so this is going somewhere. Oh, do you think it's going into an electrolyzer? I bet it is. Okay, hold on. Because that is not cool. That is not cool if it's going into an electrolyzer. How much of this do we need? Chemical reactor, because what we want, yeah, we want this. 3 gives us 4. 4 gives us 4, and we wanted, we need just 84 of this, so 84 divided by 7. Or what? 84 divided by 7. We need to do this 12 times. So we need 48, so we should have enough. We should have enough if I don't screw this up. So let's, I don't know, let's just see what happens. Oh, shoot. I know exactly where that's going. Where is ore processing? I bet it's going into one of these. Oil sands. Yep, it's going right there. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. But we should have enough. So let's go get started. So the first thing we do with this, right? We need to mix it with sodium cyanide. And to get sodium cyanide, we need that sodium, oxygen, and hydrogen cyanide, right? And hydrogen cyanide is oxygen, ammonia, and methane. Let me get some empty cells. So what was it? Ammonia. Ammonia, oxygen, and methane, right? Ammonia, methane, and oxygen. Yep. we can just throw this in here. This should give us a healthy amount. So we have 21. 21, which we can put into here with oxygen and sodium. So I give this sodium cyanide. Let me get rid of this water. Right? Sodium cyanide mixed with the dust we got. Ooh, that's going to take a while. That's fine. We also get gold cyanide. Gold cyanide. Sodium cyanide. Oh, we can sort of... if we mix it with... Wait, what? Hold on. Gold cyanide mixed with more sodium gets us it back. Okay, so we should be good with cyanide for now. So we can put these back. Okay, so we got the gold depleted. The gold depleted goes into a chemical reactor with iron 3. So iron 3 chloride. Iron 3 chloride comes from chlorine and iron 2, or hydrochloric and iron. So hydrochloric, I know we have a bunch of that. And then we just need some iron. We have 2 million iron. We are good on iron for the time being. So the iron 3 chloride gets mixed with what? With the gold depleted. The gold depleted is right here. So we get 2 stacks of the concentrate. The concentrate goes into a blast furnace. What do we do with this? That's weird. Goes into a blast furnace with oxygen. I believe... Okay, so most of these have oxygen. Except for this one. This one probably doesn't. No. Okay, what are we missing? 8500 Naquata alloy. Naquata... Aren't these all... Oh, we need an output hatch. Right? Output bus. Output hatch. So this one has an output hatch, but I don't think... Oh, it does have oxygen. Weird. No? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, no. That's so funny. I just... I screwed up and removed the coil recipes. That's so funny. That is so funny. Do we have a... We have an LUV assembling machine. Do we have a fluid extractor? Then we go get the coil recipes put back and I'll bring it back. Actually, no. What we can do is just throw down a EV output hatch on one of these. Output hatch, you. Probably this one. Output hatch, energy, output. Right? And then, yeah, there you go. Okay, so that made moly trioxide, right? And now with this, because what are we trying to get? We're trying to get sodium. Yeah, we need, okay, perfect. So we can go back to the chemical station. right? We're going to throw this in with sodium hydroxide. And so we got like 2 stacks of that, which is fantastic. Let's clean up our mess a bit here. Okay, so now that we have this, this goes into a chemical dehydrator with phosphoric acid. Why did that not? This is an EV chemical dehydrator. Oh, it doesn't have power. Oh, that's actually hilarious that we never set this up to power. I must have gotten distracted while I was working on this. So, there it is. Right? So now it should work. And it did, we have a bunch of it now. Wait, is that it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Holy shit. So now all we need... That was definitely the right way to do it, and not the way I was originally going to plan. So phosphoric acid, which we already have in there, and sodium tungstate. Sodium tungstate comes from... if we go to tungsten... We should be able to catch some of it, I think, right? Sodium tungstate. Yeah. So, hold on. So we just need tungstate dust or something of the like. Scheelite? No. Okay, so we need like a bit of scheelite or a bit of tungstate. Let me go grab that and I'll bring you back. Okay, we're back. I found a bunch of tungstate and scheelite, so we're just going to send that through processing. And if we head back over to tungsten, we should slowly start seeing, maybe not that, but definitely this. Oh, I forgot this was only at HV. So there's our sodium tungstate. So how much of this did we need? We need 12 buckets of this. So that's fine. Because there's 4. And you... Tungstate dust in a mixer. Why are you just not working? Working disabled. Ah, that's right. So that's 8 seconds and this is 5 seconds. So this is one of those places where we could definitely improve, just improve it, especially since it's so slow. But I think for the time being, this is honestly fine. So how many did I say? We needed 12 buckets? That's 12 buckets. So I'll just turn these back on. And we can go and... What is this at now? 28. Okay, so that's almost full again. So we need sodium tungstate. This is... Okay, it's literally just here. Okay, so that should be everything we need, right? For... Yeah, so we can go over here and set up a chemical reactor. We don't need these. Or do we? Didn't we need something? No, we just need water and propane. Then we can put these in here. get a pump. You're gonna... No, you don't need to be there. Especially if we're gonna do this the way I think we're gonna do this. Oh, you already have a pump, don't you? Yeah, okay. So can we get you connected? Okay, so there's isopropyl. And then isopropyl goes into... Oh, Christ, what were we doing with this? We needed this. So this is a chemical... Oh, there's more to this. There's this whole thing, too. Okay. Okay, let's stop and think. So we need this. Right now we just have isopropyl alcohol. Right? I believe we have a LCR for this. Yeah, we have an LCR for this all set up and ready. So in a mixer, we can have... Let's take a look at this. So this is acetic acid, right? Barium oxide and that. Do we have... We have 20 barium oxide. Why do we only have 20 barium oxide? Barium dust, barium sulfide, barium oxide, barium oxide. Barium carbonate. Barium sulfide with carbon dioxide, carbonate. Gives us that. Like we can kind of barium sulfide. Can we? Okay. Okay, so where's this barium sulfide recipe? The barium sulfide is in the first EBF over here. I think this is just full. No, why? I bet if we turn this into a output hatch of a higher caliber, say LUV, it'll run. Yeah. What's the hold up here? Nothing anymore. Okay. So we can make barium sulfide, no problem. Or yeah, barium sulfide. Then we mix that in a chemical reactor. So let's head over to here. So we mix that in a chemical reactor with carbon dioxide and water. It says barium carbonate, and then we chemical react that into barium oxide. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of fun here. So carbon dioxide and water. Right? Easy enough. Easy enough. This isn't actually too bad. It's just a lot of steps. Like we have all of this. And what was the other one? It was carbon dioxide. Yeah, like we have all of this. And then we get a conveyor belt. Set it to import, get a item interface. And this is going to be barium sulfide. We're going to put a crafting card in here. I am going kind of crazy with crafting cards, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, so now we're good. So if we point this over here and then item output it, right? So now we need a circuit of 0. Let's pause this. Right? And so we can get a drawer. Put it here. Output it. Perfect. And then we just need to get rid of the hydrogen sulfide, which we can do with a pump and a fluid interface. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So why is this not going? Because of the carbon dioxide, which is going to be a pump and another fluid interface. Perfect. Pump is, why isn't the pump going? Oh, there it goes. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. So that means we can get a storage bus. Plop it down, plop that down. This is going to be extract only, and then we have a key. Okay, so that means for this, no. We have this. We're getting this. So we have 1, 2, we need strontium. We have 7,000 strontium. But how do we get strontium? Strontium, where do we get this? Chemical reactor alkaline wastes, which comes from nuclear waste. And that's just from the nuclear line. Unless... No, there is not a... There's not a ore for this, which is unfortunate. Byproduct not attainable. Yeah. So really the only way to get it is what? Yeah, okay, so that's just how it's gonna be, which is fine. So we need a mixer. I think we're gonna put the mixer here, right? And then because we're making isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol needs to go into another chemical reactor. To another chemical reactor to get titanium, which will go into a mixer to get this, but we also need another mixer. Okay, so this is how it's going to be, right? Oh, do we need isopropyl alcohol for anything else? I think we will, but we're going to ignore it for now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that into here. This is going to get mixed with rutile, so I need a conveyor belt. We're going to need a conveyor belt back here. Set to import with a item interface for rutile. Are we out of rutile? Holy shit, we're out of rutile. So we need to get some rutile. That's actually really annoying. This produces water, so we need filters. We need 2 filters. Right, so we are going to put... Oh, shoot. item filter? No. Fluid filter. Here we go. Water. You are going to export water, and you right here you are going to output this. Yes. Okay. Nope. So water goes up and out is this, right? So we need a conveyor belt here importing with carbon dust. Okay, okay. And then this is going to be a pump here importing importing this, and it's going to be a conveyor belt on the back here that's going to be importing the strontium and barium oxide. And then we are going to have a fluid storage bus here that's going to be extract only. You are going to output. Why is oil in there? Oil should not be in here. Classic. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Carbon dust can go. A mixer can be good. Okay, so now all we need. Now all we need is rutile. So before I go and grab rutile, let's set up this, right? So we are going to have an output hatch. We're going to store, let's just get a drawer, right? So output is going to be here, and below it we are going to have a drawer. And then we are going to have an output, untouple output hatch for the fluids. The fluids, we're going to get a fluid storage bus and do it like that. And then that's it for the outputs. Right, and then the inputs are just going to be, I think it's just, yeah, it's just one item input, or a fluid input. So let's have that be, HV should be enough, honestly. Actually, we can do something like this, where this is going to be that, and then we throw down the input hatch. So we know the difference between those. And then that should be good. That should be that. So all we need is some rutile. So let me get some rutile and I'll bring you back. Okay, we are back. I got a bit of rutile. Before I put this in, let's... Where are we putting? It's mist chemicals, right? This is radon. This is not what I want. This is hydrochloric. Where am I making? Is it in tungsten I'm making it? I know I'm making more tetrachloride somewhere. Maybe it is in tungsten. Yeah, it is in tungsten, isn't it? Titanium T input. And then output, right? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... I'm just going to do that for now. Get a sign. and just have it here that says put rutile back. Okay. So now if we go to ore processing, right, and dump in all this rutile, we should see it go into here, I'm hoping. And we do. Okay. Nice. Okay, so all we're missing is the conveyor belt. Because I broke it. Classic me. Set it to... Put it here, didn't I? Yeah. Cool. Import, and then we're getting the beef stroganoff, which should be going into here. It's not going into there. Why is it not going into there? Do I have the wrong fluid set up? I do. Okay, so that should be going, that should be going, and now we should have the dust here, which we do. We lock it, we storage bus it. God, that feels so good. Extract only. So now we should be able to get a void ore miner. We can't because we are missing uranium-238. Oh my god. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. Thankfully we have like 179,000 ingots. So that is really just a recipe that we can do this pulverization. Do this. 238. Do that, and then we do dust. Large macerator. That, and then now we should be able to make a void ore miner. Oh boy, we are doing it at last. Okay. Hooey, that took so much longer than it should have. I don't even know what these are. I think these are for up here. I think some of them are those. But now that this is crafting, let's see what else do we need for a full void ore miner, right? So we need a maintenance hatch. We got it. We need... we need an output bus. We are going to do an LUV output. We are going to do an energy input. We're going to do a UV energy input. Input hatch. So I think this takes pyrotheum and cryothium alternating. So we need 2 input hatches. We'll do HV. I know there's... how do we do this? There's a trick to this. Temperature's at the perfect spot. Slowly add cryothium. We'll stop working and slowly cool down. We need drilling mud. And it outputs use drilling mud every second. Okay. Okay, so I'm sort of understanding this. So we need an output hatch. We need 3 input hatches and an output hatch. Output hatch. I think, if I'm reading this right. And then we need versatile, oxidation, and tungsten steel. So we need, what, 112? 112 of those. 119 oxidation. And then 56 tungsten steel frames. Okay, we are back. We're just finishing up the craft for the void ore miner. Let's see if we can't catch it. It should be over here. No, okay, so something's not crafting. Something's not crafting. So let's figure this out. Why is it not crafting? Right? So it's this one that it should be crafting in, but it's not because we got that. Void Ore Miner has, does it have any duplicates? It has no duplicates. PBI, oh, Haste Alloy N, that's what we're missing. Okay. Okay, so we are going to grab a fluid extractor, go over to our little base here, our little and then Haste Alloy N. Let's get like 10 of these. And our casings have finished up. So that's good. Okay, so that's almost everything we need for the Void Ore Miner, besides the Void Ore Miner itself. So yeah, let's get a cell and just throw this in. There it is. Okay. Nope, nope. There you go. Then we can take that out, and this is a 30-second recipe, which is fantastic. So where are we going to put this? I wonder if we can just throw it in the void. It's a Void Ore Miner after all. But this is going to take a bunch of setup, and we also need to deal with the ores and everything. Is this, am I reading this right? Alternating each second. Temperature will increase, decrease if there's only cryothium. To only feed the pyrotheum, and when the temperature is at the perfect spot, slowly add the cryothium. Okay. Nice. Okay. There it is. There it is. Oh, we're missing the energy hatch. It's less climactic than I wanted it to be. Energy input hatch. Is that not? Oh, that's 128 for that. That's too much. And what? UV, LUV. There we go. Yay! Oh boy, now we need to do this. Okay. You know what? We've waited long enough. Let's craft this bad boy. We're just gonna stick it over here. Honestly, what'll probably happen is that one of these tubes is going to be dedicated solely to ore processing. But we will see. We will see how big this is. If we put it, say, here, right? No, it needs to go up one. Ooh, it needs to go back. Let's move it back. Back a little bit. Maybe like here. Where is it? That's perfect. Okay, and then we fill it in with what we're missing. Hold on. Wait. Holy shit. That's it. No, that can't be it. We're missing something, obviously. Yeah. Is that it? Debug. Whoa. Okay. No, yeah, that's it. Okay, sick. Bam. That's the void ore miner. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be where we wrap up this episode. Next time, we'll get the void ore miner working, and we will be probably dealing with the ore processing and ore storage more specifically. That is going to have to be heavily expanded and heavily updated. Probably even to UV. I know this quest, there's a bunch of information here that I'll read. Just about like the warnings and everything. So I'll see what this has to do. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.